Marty, you've coached Jordan now for 2 years. How have you seen him grow as both a player and a person in the time he's been in Wellington?
Well, I think overall his level of consistency has really improved over the last 2 seasons, and his game preparation, his focus has really developed him into a premier goalie at the junior A level over the last 2 seasons.
When he came back from World Junior A Challenge this year after winning the silver medal and being one of the best goaltenders in the tournament, how did you see his play differ from what it was before he had left for Penticton?
Well, I think overall, he's a very confident young man, but when he came back from the World Junior A Challenge, his confidence level was at a new high, and he carried that right into the dressing room, and he became a lot more vocal with the players, and he's a leader on our team, but certainly that experience, the World Junior A Challenge, really elevated his leadership skills.
Jordan, I guess we'll start with the World Junior A Challenge. I guess first question, just talk a little bit about what that experience was like.
Well, of course, it was an amazing time down there. We got to win a silver. You want to win a gold winning down there, but we were pretty happy going in the tournament ranked 5th. So out of 16, it's not the greatest, but no, it was a great experience for me. I obviously played well and got MVP of the goalie for the tournament. The coaching staff, Tagil, was amazing. It was just a great experience overall, and just to see a new part of Canada.
How did your play differ? How did your confidence differ from before Penticton to after?
No, what it was, I'm pretty level-headed. I just don't try to get too high, too low. But it was one of those things, whenever you have a bad game or a bad week, you kind of just think back to Penticton and what you did right those days, and know that I can be that goalie when I want to be. So that was nice to know that I was near my full potential during Penticton. Obviously, a little room for improvements, but it's nice to have that experience in that game tape too. And so whenever you're down the lows, you can use that to pick you up.
Where do you see him? And you've been a coach for a number of years. We've talked earlier about the number of goaltenders that have come through. Where do you see his career going?
Well, I think that the most important thing over the next 3 or 4 years while he's at Division I, he's going to be allowed to grow physically and get stronger. And I really believe that at 23 and 24 years of age, he's going to turn into a fine pro goaltender. He has that capabilities, and he has the mindset and the work ethic that you would never count him out of anything, including playing in the National Hockey League.
Where do you see yourself in the future?
Well, I see myself going to RT next year, play Division I hockey and study psychology. After that, I see myself as a little late bloomer, like Marty said, a hard worker. So I wouldn't mind staying in the AHL for a while, and of course, like anyone else, play in the NHL someday.
What would it mean to add an RBC Cup to the World Junior A Challenge silver medal?
Well, obviously, you don't want to get greedy, but as a goalie, I learned that you're allowed to be selfish. Don't have to pass anyone on the ice. So, of course, the RBC would be an amazing experience. It would be another thing to add to my repertoire. I just want to go out and just play my potential here. I know my boys are going to help me out, and I feel that if everyone plays with their potential, we have a great shot winning this. And of course, it'll stay with you forever, and it'll be really key and for other players, including myself, to move it on to the next level.